Good morning. It is June 1st, day 59. I am at the Kiefer Oak. There it is. This oak tree is over 300 years old. Boy, if it could talk. There used to be a tree like this at Fort Meigs. It wasn't this big, but I remember the branches hung down low like that, and we could climb up and almost walk on the branches. They're horizontal. It's pretty neat. Good memories. I've taken 9 days off because of my bursitis in my knees. One before I went to the hospital, and then 8 days I went home. Recharged my batteries. I'm back at it now though. So heading north. Maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, it seemed like the trek was becoming a real chore at times, and I didn't appreciate it as much. But take that away, and then you take away the opportunity to do it, the ability, and you really start to appreciate what you had. And so I won't complain anymore about blisters or mud or the sweat or insects or the cold or the rain. Or I haven't gotten poison ivy yet, but if my legs are working, the rest of me is working. That's what matters. I can keep making miles north. So yeah, it's rather humbling. So I'm willing to do the work. Just hopefully my body holds out. Box turtle out. This section of the ridge is very nice walking. Looks like people came up here and took the rocks off the path and stacked them over in areas, and made those cairns or cairns or whatever they're called. I took a picture of the one, but it sure is nice walking on this. I'm not stubbing my toes, or I'm not tripping or slipping. I'm sure it was a lot of work by a lot of people, but I sure do appreciate it. I'm not sure how long this is going to continue, but there's rock piles everywhere, as far as I can see. It was very sunny this morning, kind of humid out in the pasture land, but right now the breeze is picking up and it's cloudy, and the rocks are off the trail, so I'm liking it. Okay, looks like we're gonna go down the hill now. When these rocks erode away, they leave piles of sand that wash down, and then the rain washes them down the pathways, and a lot of times I'm walking in white sand. It's pretty neat. It's kind of like at the beach, but if this were a wet day, I'd be worried about the lichen on the rock. That'd make it slippery, but it's dry today, and that sand makes it slippery too. That, and the poison ivy is really growing up lately, so I'm trying to avoid that too. So somewhere up here I'm gonna have lunch. Okay, it's the end of June 1st, day 59. Here's my campsite. I went 12.3 miles today. Some of it was pretty nice walking. Not too many rocks, but then there were points where we were walking on top of the ridge and there was like angled cliffs with the sand on it. It was kind of slippery, so I had to be real careful. And about sometime in the afternoon, I stopped and had lunch, had some potato soup. And there were some other people there. And one of the guys who was hiking around me, he said he saw a rattlesnake. I didn't see it, so he got a picture of it. But maybe I'll see one. Have not seen a rattlesnake, nor have I seen a box turtle, nor have I seen a bear yet. But it's probably going to happen. Right now, that's my campsite. There's a couple behind me. They're camped over there. And there's campsites all along here. Beyond my tent up on the rise there's some real nice campsites down there. So if anybody else shows up there, maybe they can go down there too. But the sun's trying to get below the hill there. I think that's brush or brushy mountain. Brush probably, which I'll be climbing up tomorrow. And I'm not sure how far I have to go yet to get to my Four Pines hostel. I'm gonna guess about 20, maybe 14 miles, something like that. So I'll get an earlier start than I did today. I started about 9, and I was real cautious, and so far so good. Right now I'm in the therapy pool. Whoa. Okay. There's my left knee. Had a support on all day. Feels pretty good. My right foot is a little sore, like I've been stepping on rocks all day, like it's fasciitis, whatever it's called. Anyhow, so I'm gonna soak everything in the cold water. I'll probably towards the end clear myself off with it, get all the sweat off me, and I'll sleep great tonight. It never rained. A couple times I heard some thunder, but it hasn't happened, and hopefully it won't. Have enough water, ate already, hung my bear bag over there somewhere, and I can hear the babbling brook. That creek I went over earlier, with, the bridge was a Craig Creek. I had forgotten what a privilege it was to do this. For a while there, it was just a chore. Seemed like the only satisfaction I got was, not the only, but the most satisfaction I got was when I would get some good mileage in. So, but when you get that taken away, you really miss it. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. Hopefully I can stay healthy and keep getting those miles in. See you tomorrow.